Welcome to another edition of Chilling with Zone and Company.
Where curiosity meets chaos, and usually chaos shows up first.
I'm Zone,
And I'm Ego.
and today we're going to be talking about a topic, but we'll probably make a few left turns before we get to the point.
But that's the vibe. Chill conversation, real thoughts, and no guarantees that we're going to stay on topic like, whatsoever.
So sit back.
Get comfortable, tap in, and let's chill.
Today we're doing a continuation of our men's mental health check for the most part. And Eno is going to be running this bad boy for today for us. So let's go with Eno here.
Yeah. You know, forgetting and understanding certain things as to, what I'm saying, who the hell you are can happen kind of frequently as deal with day-to-day bullshit, you know. In reality, you can find yourself doing some shit that you're not really used to. Like for instance, knowing damn well that you have a goal that you need to be working on, but you worried about external bullshit and allowing that external bullshit, be it other people, be it relationships that you are looking to, all of that, and allowing that pressure to just fester from them can actually do a lot of damage, especially when you're dealing with people who you recognize or you realize it's like you're doing more harm than good. And a lot of times trying to be like a healer of some sort, you find yourself overwhelmed, drained, and exhausted when it comes down to who in particular you've been trying to assist, especially when and if they show you that, hey, you know what, it's not gonna work. It doesn't matter, no matter how much I try to show you, like, hey, this is what I'm here for. I'm here to help you. No, and I don't get, no, what you're saying is wrong and you don't get it. Sometimes you gotta learn how to just step back. Remove the people that, what I'm saying, don't really want you to be there. It might hurt, but in all honesty, it's better off for your psyche. And that's something I had to come to grips with recently, like trying to listen, understanding who I am made me realize that unfortunately I'm put here to try to heal others. And only those that genuinely want to be healed will be like able to sit around that shit. Now, I'm not saying that I'm some sort of, but if you are constantly like I'm one of those people that is constantly sought after when it pertains to issues that the people are facing, so on and so forth, family related, mental, like self image, so on and so things like that for whatever reason. And when you constantly take that shit on, you don't allow yourself to regulate your own emotions too much. And that shit will fuck you up, gang. Like, once again, especially if you know that your efforts are completely unappreciated. That this is, after a while, for your own health, your own mental health, you have to walk away. Even if it could be a job, it could be a partner, it could be a friendship, it could be a what you thought may be a particular opportunity for growth. Maybe the only way that you can actually obtain that opportunity for growth is from leaving it, walking away from that situation. Like, I don't know about you, Zone. Well, actually, I know you've been in this situation where you've constantly tried to uplift or try to bring some, hey, let me let me show you why the path that you've been running on the track. I see it. Let me help you get off of that track. And instead, you get belittled, ridiculed, disrespected, and like just for you to just sit back and just realize like, or feel like it was all for nothing.
Yeah, I've definitely been there. My grandma used to say this saying though, like you can try to help people as much as you want, you know. You can try to do the right thing. And you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink it. And my grandma was very good at that too. Always helping people, you know. Let's say we had friends or my cousins had friends, you know, that were having a falling out with their family. She'd take them in. She'd be their home away from home. My grandma was very very good with that. Always willing to help out. She'd give you her shirt off her back, you know, her last dollar, you know, and not think twice about it. She was very caring for others, even when she didn't have to be. So I definitely get that.
The fact that, you know, it's you try to incorporate people to grow with you, and when you see that those people, that's not what they want. Even then, especially when it's a person that you truly felt like, nah, this person gonna be around, like this person gonna be here. That shit kind of like, it felt like a bit of a slap in the face. Like, especially when it's not even in the romantic aspect, just a person that you genuinely was like, you know what, this person, I don't think that, and no matter what, no matter how much you try, you always seem to be the one that's wrong. You're the one that's in the wrong, doing wrong, no matter what. It doesn't change anything. Your slightest little thought process, opinion becomes a judgment. If they ask you a question, you give a response. Now it's judgment. Or if it is in a romantic aspect, and you dealing with a partner, and you see that you recognize a pattern, some shit that just goes askew from what they normally do, used to do, and when you question it, it becomes, oh, you're insecure, but it's like, I'm asking a question because I recognize these things. So because I'm asking you questions about these things, it's a problem. Cool, respect it. But when I walk away, I'm seeing as, oh, I'm wrong, childish, or immature, overthinking, all of that. I'm all of that stuff. But because you particularly did a pattern, and you started doing and moving in ways that was shady, I decided to protect my peace, and that made me all types of other shit. I don't understand that.
Because most people won't be held accountable for it. Most women in relationships won't be held accountable for it if they're doing something wrong. If they're doing something wrong, they're gonna make you look like the villain all the time.
I wouldn't say most women. I would say that's society of people who don't want to be held accountable, because it doesn't have to be a woman per se. Men do it too.
But he was talking about a relationship, so that's why I answered it like that.
In the relationship aspect, that's what I guess he was responding to. Sure.
Yeah. So I mean, most of them won't be held responsible, and if it's outside a relationship as friends, they don't want to be wrong. They want to be right. They don't want to compromise. So I mean, you're in a no-win situation when you're dealing with somebody like that, because they're never gonna see your way. So it's best for you just to keep on stepping and keep your head up and just brush it off and keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah. I mean, I recognize that. You know what I'm saying, no matter what, no matter how many times and throughout the amount of time, when it constantly falls upon deaf ears, it's like, yo, I'm good. Like, I'm good. You know what I mean? I don't think me continuously stressing myself out is gonna change anything in the situation. Maybe.
But if you see you in a situation where it's stressful, why have yourself in that situation? Take yourself out the equation. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
In the long run, your peace of mind is worth more than being stressed.
Yeah. Also, being able to ask for help, which, you know, it sounds pretty easy. Just like say, you know, if you need help, just ask for help. But in retrospect, for some people, asking for help is very hard, especially if, you know, for years or however long they've been, you know, doing things a certain way and they've never got help. It's very hard for some to ask for that help or to reach out for help. There's a lot of people who suffer in silence. They'll and most people don't realize it. The people that typically are suffering in silence are the ones that, you know, people have an idea that they may be going through something, but they never ask that question because the person's always upbeat, you know, smiling, giggling, you know, uppity, and they never consider that this person is going through anything, because, you know, that person never complains about anything, that person never brings up any issue, that person's always checking in on them.
And never my audio coming through Discord. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. And it never dawns on them to ask that person who's always smiling and uppity if they're okay and how they're truly doing. Like, a lot of people, you know, that are going through stuff will say they're fine or they're okay, or I'm good, you know, nothing to worry about. And most of the time it's just because they don't know how to ask for help, because they're not used to asking for help. They're used to being the one that's helping others. So sometimes they get blindsided themselves when they need that help and they're sitting there drowning. They don't ask for help. They don't ask to, you know, someone to throw them a life floaty, life vest, you know, to help them. They sit there and drowned because it's a foreign concept to them, because again, they're the ones who are normally fielding for other people, wearing their heart in their shoulders, and no one's really truly looking out for them like they look out for other people.
I kind of disagree with you on that, because if you got a strong mind and, you know, you used to getting yourself out of any kind of jams, and hey, in life, one thing I learned, you come in this world by yourself, you're gonna leave by yourself.
That may be true. Even a strong mind can leave by himself with the unexpected way that most people don't expect, though.
True. But sometimes, you know what I'm saying, if you're a hustler and you know how to get stuff done, you'll get it done. So because people in this time of age, everybody going through something is because of the way the economy is. So you just have to figure it out. You just got to figure the right niche.
But there's more than just economy thing, though. Some people get fatigued, and it's not just even just financial. It's stress, overwhelmed, taking everything on themselves, burden. I mean, those are things that you can't just. Money's not going to solve that problem. If you're overwhelmed with stuff like that, with, like, you know, doing stuff at home, or if you're juggling multiple different things and you don't have a true support system, or if you're trying to, like, do a startup, and let's say, you know, you're positive about your startup, you know, and that's what they say, you know, your boys or your friends, you know, you really find out who truly has your back when you start to do your own thing. You start to really come up, because most people don't realize, like, if people truly fuck with you, right, they should be rocking out with you no matter what. Even if it's a flop, so be it. They rock out with you. Most of the people will be negative, like, "Oh, that's not gonna happen. You should give it up. You're not gonna amount to it.
Oh yeah.
I don't see it going."
Oh
But as
yeah.
soon
A
as
lot of
they
people
see
don't
you
believe.
getting traction, then they, "Oh yeah, I'm right there supporting." No, you weren't supporting me from the start. You were mad negative, and that negativity
Yeah.
from the start sometimes can derail someone's confidence. Because if you're
Yeah,
if you're
you
confident
gotta
in
be,
supporting your boy or your friend and their ventures, you would like it to be reciprocated back to you. And when it's
but
not, it's
see,
like, "Hey, I'm doing all this. Why aren't
but,
you showing it back?" You know?
you gotta have a weak mind to let somebody destroy, get up inside your head.
Nah,
One
it's
thing I
not
learned
really a
in
weak
life,
Nah,
mind
I
though.
don't think that's the case. I genuinely don't think that's the case.
listen to me. In my 50 almost 56 years, I didn't have people tell me, well, you ain't gonna be able to do this or that. I'm gonna get it done one way or the other. See, one thing I always
Oh no,
brought up
definitely.
on, if you're a hustler and you know how to get things and you know how to maneuver, you'll get it done. And yeah, you can
Oh no,
always gonna
that's
have your
what I do.
naysayers, and you're gonna always have your naysayers, you're gonna always have your people that's gonna try to put you down, that's gonna tell you, oh yeah, you ain't gonna never get that off the ground or this or that. But you just gotta block that stuff out your mind. You know, you got to be a strong-minded person. Man, you know how many things, obstacles I done had come my way in my lifetime? And if I was to let that stuff bother me, I'd be somewhere in somebody's grave.
Yeah.
Not
Again,
happy.
not everybody's mindset is it's wired that way. You got to think. Even people
I
who
mean,
have neurological differences, you know, everybody's mindset is unique. It's different. Their pattern is not the same as everybody else. So let's say, yeah, your mindset is, yo, I need to hustle, I need to grind, I'm gonna figure it out. But not everybody has that in them. Not everybody was, taught that. Not everybody, grew up certain ways where that was instilled into them. Some people need that extra nudge, and some people don't have that extra nudge. So you can't automatically say they're weak-minded. No, they've never been taught certain things. They never had the opportunity to have certain
or
experiences, so that way they can think a
or
different way.
the fact that they had to be there for others in that capacity, but when it came down to it, it was not reciprocated. Will be a guaranteed way that shit will fuck somebody up.
I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give y'all A for the game right now. When I was growing up, I was the go-to man for my mama, the go-to man for my brothers, the go-to man for my cousins, my family. And when they needed something, I was the go-to man. But the only one who probably looked out for me was my mama. You know what I'm saying? So, and my sister, where she had it. But the majority of the time is like, I was the go-to man for all of them. So I don't hold that, it is what it is.
Yeah,
Because it's what it do.
basically what that is for me now. Partially why
Yeah.
I decided to move out here. And, real shit, I've been asked multiple, yo, why would you move from, you had your own space, why would you go and live with your parents again? Listen, dog, family needed me. My father was physically unable to do shit at a point in time. That was left to my mom's and my little brother. I was like, fuck it, let me go help out. Not to mention, I ain't seen my family in what? Really? They came to visit, but it was like I'm in the middle of working over 12-hour shifts. So the only time I get to see them is the one day that I'm not working. And when I'm home from work, finally at the 10 o'clock at night, my pops knocked the fuck out. Mom's just barely up. Like, yeah, I haven't really got a chance to see my family in 2 years. Let me take my ass out there. I know you ain't never been weak, Ma. We know that. We know you always be the type to help somebody. We know. You was also the type to hurt somebody. I
Listen to
don't
old
blame.
folks like that. The old folks take that kindly.
But
What are you talking about, old folks? Like you ain't up there in age too.
it's not even about. It's not about like nobody not being able to do it, but it's the fact of the volume. The volume of work that had to be done, and it only being Tyree and my mom's that can actually get shit done.
I'll also say this:
not taking anything. Hold on, wait, not taking anything away from my pops. but knowing that he wouldn't be able to sit or stand for long periods of time due to severe and permanent nerve damage in his spine,
Yeah.
I can't expect him to be able to do much right off the bat.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just how that goes. If I'm being realistic, I'm not taking anything from him, but the motherfuckers who didn't do their job took that from him. So it's like, yo, I gotta be there for my family, regardless of, you know what I'm saying, how motherfuckers look at it. Hey, dog, that's just how it goes. Sorry, not sorry, dickhead. I gotta be there for mine. If you don't like it, hey, man, that's tough titty.
It's always each his own.
We don't have the same experiences. Nobody has it, and the people that do have the same experiences, as in like, or similar, experiences, understand where that comes from. Especially, see, I'm not even a palmistry motherfucker. I can't even show y'all what I'm trying to show y'all. But if you can see, my nigga, that is a half moon, gang. If you know what that means, you know what that means. But my goal is to be here and help people. That's what my job was and is. That's why I know you don't ask for help, my chill, but that's why I am the way that I am. I have I can't stop the fact that I have the heart that I was given. I can't stop the fact that people are put into my lives at the times when I'm needed to be there, and vice versa. But the fact of the fact of constantly being used instead of appreciated will drain you quick than a motherfucker.
You only can be used if you let yourself be.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. You allow yourself to be used. That's very true. But once again, knowing that who I am, if I allow these people to get close enough to me to find out who the fuck I am, and then they use that against me, all right, cool.
I wouldn't care. Because you can use whatever you want against me, don't mean it's gonna work.
Oh no, that's a fact. It just backfires. It just comes back to people tenfold, and especially when they're thinking that.
And the strongest minds can also still have breaking points. And it could be the loss of a loved one. I mean, you can be as strong-willed as you want to be, but sometimes certain loved ones, when you lose them, hit you hard. And you do things like hold on, and you do things like overworking yourself, to not have that downtime, so your mind doesn't wander into spots of missing them and and other places, to be honest. So I mean, even the strongest mind has a breaking point.
I'm gonna give you a prime example. When my mama wanted to go to Georgia, I helped her get to Georgia, right? And I knew one day I'm gonna get that phone call. But the thing of it is the way I distance myself. I talked to her every day on the phone and seen her, but I had to distance myself far. So when I did get that phone call, I know how to react better and be stronger for other people. Because if I was probably right there under her, it probably would have went a different way. Not taking nothing away, but it's sometimes you have to like set your mindset, because already you're losing loved ones here and there every day. So sooner or later, they're gonna be out your life. So you gotta know how to distance yourself, and then still talk to them at the same time, but prepare yourself for that one day you're gonna get that fatal call.
Oh no, that's understandable completely, but that's not where we are at this particular time right now. Don't get me wrong, I am going to get back onto being on my own for sure, but it's just a matter of not like, especially now, my pops went and got his hip surgery. That man got one of his hips good. He had pins in his arms and hips since he was like 13, maybe even before that. Dog.
That's a good thing.
He going, once he healed up and once my pops is able to take a full stride step again, I'm happy. And I've been here for a year. It's been a year and almost 6. Yeah, it's been a year and about like a year and like 6 months, yeah, something like that. Hey man, damn, it's almost been 2 years already. That's some bullshit. But yeah, man, it's I'm not mad at it at all. I'm grateful. I was exactly where I needed to be, or where I thought I was gonna be going. I don't know. I'll be happy for sure. I know you will. But when it comes down to, being able to go ahead and be on my own, yeah, that's definitely something I miss. I miss having my own space, my own place, the whole shit, my own area. I can stretch out, get all extra freaky. I ain't got to worry about nobody worried about how loud I am. None of that.
Extra.
I missed it. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's part of
like,
it.
Don't do that here.
Hey, nah, they ain't say nothing. They didn't say nothing of the sort. They probably, knowing my family, they probably expected me like, yo, there's no way you still on this goddamn hiatus and just sitting back chilling. Yes, I'm chilling still. I'm still chilling. I'm not trying to throw my dick in nothing that's gonna fuck up my energy further than what I allowed me just talking to do. Me opening myself up to somebody else that I thought was gonna go further. Me allowing myself to do that and then recognizing games being played made me look at shit like, all right, cool, you win. I'm good.
I had a woman there.
I'm just gonna enjoy myself because I still haven't had I'm 32. I still haven't had a whole phase yet. I still haven't had a whole phase. So
I'm gonna call Cap.
Nah, bro, real shit. I and go ahead, Pops, because I know you've been trying to talk this whole time. My bad, guys.
I was married and I did everything I was supposed to do as a husband. And then one day I go out to the auction, come back home, my whole damn house empty. She done stole all the furniture, stole everything. You know what I'm saying? Left the frying pan in the skillet. But I went back the next day, bought all new stuff, changed the locks, did everything. She smashed one of my cars. Hey, just got to learn how to jump back and be like prepared for the stuff because you already know who you're dealing with when you're dealing with certain people.
That's true.
You already know they character, so you just gotta be like prepared for it. So don't nothing faze me. Any woman I left everything there and started from the beginning. So it really don't bother me.
See, just my parents can even tell, like they can even say it in the chat. Since I was a kid, oh yeah, and that wasn't there. I know you about this and I think but since I was a kid, like I legit my ultimate goal was to be a husband and a father. That's what I truly wanted from a kid. Because that's what I was raised with. I was raised with my pops and my mom's married together, and like they you know what I'm saying, they raised me and my younger brother and my older brother too when he was not, well, there's no point in time I can't remember he wasn't being a dickhead, if I'm being honest. But realistically, you know what I'm saying, I accepted it. I don't know if it.
But your
time. Just a second. Yeah, we're listening.
Yeah.
Your time
37 years. Nah, for sure. I know that.
Your time to get married and have kids. Your time will come where you will cross.
I know that. See, my thing is, I didn't want to get to a point where I was too old to run behind my kids.
You never too old to get married.
No. I mean, like, I didn't want to have. I don't want to have kids. Just fuck it. I got a bitch pregnant, and no shade to nobody who did. But that's not what I wanted. I wanted what my moms and pops had. Well, have. Excuse me. What my moms and pops had. They've been kicking since been kicking. They like. That's what I want. I want the kind of love relationship that they, even when they mad, nigga, they still choose each other on a consistent basis. You know what I'm saying? I want that. I don't want somebody who just gonna walk the fuck out just because, oh, you know what? I'm upset with you right now, so let me go ahead and skedaddle this way, and now I'm gonna go. Oh, I need this other attention from this. What? Bitch, you out here seeking the 20% from another nigga. All right, cool. Go get that. Go get that. And when you get that 20%, let me know how I feel to have only 20%.
With social media and all this other stuff going on out here, you never know what you might end up with in life. You know, you can think you got the right one, it might not be the right one. People will fool you.
Yeah, my bad. I'm laughing at my pops. It's at 37 years. He said, yeah, we have to go back to the old days. It's better to be introduced to a young lady from a friend. And he said, also, that's because I'm scared. LOL. Yo, the 37 years because he's scared. See what I'm saying, though?
But,
that's a woman. That's a woman that'll stab you. I need that.
Also kept relationships back in the day.
Trying to play with you. I love
back in the day, it's like, yeah, you pissed off. Yeah, go sleep in the other room. Go sleep that shit off. Like, you'll wake up, you'll be fine.
Not even to sleep that off. Hey, motherfucker, not. See, I can tell you.
That didn't work. Okay, you might have thought it worked, but they still had they just didn't probably do it in front of y'all. But that didn't work on.
That doesn't always work. It doesn't always work, but for a lot of people, that works.
My parents was not the sleeping in separate beds even when they was mad. Nah, they would come back to that shit. They did not sleep with that anger, and then the motherfuckers they made a decided to make a decision. Hey, listen, motherfucker, we gonna figure this out tomorrow. I love you too, punk ass nigga, and they go to sleep, and then they wake up. Hey, fuck you, I love you too, nigga. That's what it was. Sorry,
yeah,
like
relationships work.
That's what I'm saying though. I evenly yoked. It's not something that you find nowadays because everybody is looking for what you gonna give me instead of how we gonna mesh, come together and build some shit together. No, instead motherfuckers want, oh, well, I need somebody who's gonna be doing this and that because like realistically, you looking for some shit that you don't even have right now from somebody else.
Because they not doing.
It's going great, Wiz. It's going great. Thanks for asking.
They living in their grandmamas and their mamas, like what they went through in life and what they had in life. Times changed now, where it takes two to run a household, where it used to only take one. You know what I'm saying? Times have really changed. The economy has changed. The rents have changed. Job market, everything has changed. So when you have a car, or you had the husband that worked the 9 to 5, was able to pay all the bills. It's not like that now. You need two to come together and work together to build that foundation. If you don't have that, you ain't gonna have nothing.
I mean, the cost of living was also lower back in the day too, like a lot lower. So it was a lot more easier to finagle that versus today's time and age, where the cost of living is like, hey, you giving up your first child, third child, second child, a liver, kidney to survive.
And then not to mention, once again, circle back to the fact that social media fucked us as a whole. Because everybody sees somebody living in a moment, or the motherfuckers who, realistically, I'm not saying millionaires, but billionaires. A lot of the motherfuckers got their money either through generational wealth, so that's different. Unless that generational wealth came from slavery, which a lot of these motherfuckers did get it. They were gotten gains. Not really surprised. But some of these people had to do a lot of heinous shit just to get to that point. Some of them earned it. Realistically, genuinely, like, they did that shit. But all in all, letting this shit be the thing that makes you a man in today's society is fucking retarded. And that's only in America. Realistically, that's only in America that the amount of money that you make dictates how or what caliber of man that you are. Not about how you think, how you move, the people that you inspire or interact with that genuinely. You could walk in a room, be the motherfucking everybody. Hey, yeah, yo, I know you because you did, but that doesn't make you a man anymore. You being an upstanding man who's actually doing shit and taking care of shit doesn't make you a top tier man anymore. No, you just being a man who has X amount of dollars is what qualifies you to being.
What really makes you a man is God, because he gives you the tools to provide and
For
get out.
sure. Oh, that goes without question. We ain't even got to worry about that. I'm talking about according to
Lay down,
society standards
get
and
out.
according to what I'm not gonna say most, I'm not gonna say all, but with some of these women, what's starting to seem like more of a majority, I'm not gonna lie, is looking towards what are you gonna do for me financially versus how can we build.
And
That's just different.
my question would
'Cause
be, what are you gonna do for me financially if we ain't building
If, if,
together? Or
if
you
I
gonna
got
build
if I have the ends, if I got the ends, I could pay for a maid, I could pay for a sex worker, I could pay for a therapist. What the fuck are you bringing? Femininity is okay. After some point, you have to be able to say more than just femininity and your looks, your vibe. You can't just say that. You have to. How you speaking life into me? Are you actually gonna be there and be the my fucking? You gonna be my fucking vertebra? You gonna be my spine when I feel like looking like this? You gonna be the motherfucker that nigga keep that motherfucking head up. Fuck is you doing? Don't ever let that. You gonna be there for me on that type of timing, or you just gonna be there? Enjoying what successes I wound up building for myself and decided to invite you in on.
That's where you gotta stipulate in the beginning. Hey, we gonna come to the table and we gonna come together as one. We gonna build this together. If you don't come to the table and lay your cards on the table, and she lay hers on the table, then you might as well go the opposite way because y'all gonna have always disagreement. So I mean, she got to be bringing something to the table too. I mean, like you said, it's easy to get a woman anywhere to do anything.
And here's the crazy part. Here's the crazy part, right? I'm not counting it as mine off the bat. But realistically, it's mine.
Right, if you pay for everything yourself.
No. Hold on. Hit me. I moved from the Brooklyn house to stay with my parents out here in their North Carolina house. Now the Brooklyn house is also there, stuff. I'm paying rent at both spots. When I'm living in New York, I'm paying rent. When I'm living in North Carolina, I'm paying rent. I got my own space, the whole shebang from there, right? But sweat equity and all of that shit that's done. Not to mention family. When my parents go, the house goes into a trust. Comes to your boy, as well as obviously Tyreek. He's not in the conversation right now. Anything that I obtain from that point is just an addition to what the hell is already going to be there. So you're already technically walking away from a motherfucker who has more than a lot more people. If I'm being honest, grateful, humble because of the fact that realistically, where I'm currently living at, minimum wage is $7.50. Yeah. Currently, I'm making about double that. It's still not enough. It's not enough. So, if we looking at that being about, let's say monthly, that comes up to about, let's say 16.50. Let's say 16.50 at the end of the month. With the job that I'm currently working right now, that's full time as well. If that's shitty, if y'all don't understand what the fuck I'm saying, it's terrible. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but where I'm currently at, the minimum that I've seen, and at the very lowest in a bad area as well, obviously, $900 for 1 bed, 1 bath. I still don't even have my V. I don't have my own V yet out here. Like, I don't have that shit situated. So getting to a place where pay is definitely better than where I am in this small town a little bit difficult. Am I allowing that shit to keep me down? No, I'm trying to find other opportunities. Other opportunities to grow. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to me staying here right now, allows me to do this and actually build my streaming shit to where I wasn't able to do beforehand when I was staying in New York. I couldn't do that shit on my own. And guess what? If I was staying with a woman as well, I damn sure won't have the time to really do this shit like that. If I have nothing of that, like none of that would be mine. Is I'm staying at her crib. I don't have no time to really build my. No, nigga, I need you to go out there because this my house. You laying up in my house playing video games. I already know that shit would sound crazy. Listen, I need my own space. I got to. It ain't no way I'm gonna be able to have peace. Did it not go through as a collab? What the hell?
I didn't.
How about now? Did it go through this time?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Golly. But yeah, like all in all, man, I know I have to get my own again. I couldn't go and live with a woman in any capacity because the very, very, very first time she really feel away, the first thing that oh you get the fuck out. This is my house. Oh no, I definitely pray for the wife I need. That's a fact, pops. I pray for the wife I need. I don't ask for nothing less than that.
Yeah, you gotta pray for them because these women nowadays, you don't know if they're coming or going, if they lesbian or straight or whatever. You know?
Man, some of them so damn conflicted. That's not even about lesbian or straight even. Some of them so damn conflicted. They don't know who they believe in, what they really want. None of that. Realistically, I'm probably gonna have to leave the country. I'm about to be the fucking passport, bro. I'm about to be a visa,
leave the country. I'm
gonna have to, bro. I'm gonna have to at this point because first and foremost, financially, we don't get paid enough to live out here or to actually be middle. There's no real middle class like that no more. Everything went up.
Everything is beyond crazy. Up here is like $7, almost $8 a gallon of gas.
I'm at $5. Where I'm at is $5. Like, come on, that's insane.
If you go buy a thing of ground, a pound of, let's say you buy 4 pounds of ground beef, that's like $28. Well, it used to be like $12, $11.
Man, and then you got to also question if it's even actual beef or whatever the hell it is that they're claiming it's supposed to be, and not some mixed mystery shit that they've been. You know what I'm saying? You fuck around and be the team that went missing out in Arkansas 3 years ago.
When they said McDonald's is what's proven to like contain like human DNA in most of their food or something like that. Like you should really not be messing with McDonald's as much. I mean, a lot of motherfuckers are like, hey, don't try to fix it, really. It's still good. They still gonna eat it.
When I heard there's supposed to be people in their food, I don't eat their food no more. You know what I'm saying?
I'll probably eat the fries. I ain't gonna lie. I'll
eat their fries. How you putting people in some French fries? I'm gonna eat their fries.
I ain't eating nothing from them. I used to go there,
but I'm not really a McDonald's person. I'm more let me get a spicy from Wendy's or a spicy from Chick or a spicy from Popeyes.
Wendy's don't even taste that good no more. Wendy's used to be good.
All I eat is the chicken. Look, all I eat is the chicken. You can't, if you fuck up chicken, hey, we got a place for hell in you if you fuck up chicken, all right? All right, you can fuck up beef, you can fuck up steak, pork, whatever. Don't fuck up the chicken. Gotta make sure it's cooked all the way. Don't be out here like, oh, look, I made you some medium rare chicken. I'm gonna smack the shit out of you.
Deservingly so at that. Like, who do you think you are? Like, for real. Like, why did, like, so you need hands put on you after that, dog. What are you doing?
I love my food. I'm a big bag by heart. Whole ass big bag. Like,
they don't look like it on me no more, but it is what it is.
Nah, use a big bag, but you look like a toothpick though.
No, you got a man a toothpick.
Yo, My boy is mad skinny. So any of you ladies out there that's listening and be like, yo, I want to plump
Feed
you up.
me.
Yo,
Feed
pump him up like a
me.
fucking turkey on Thanksgiving. He'll graciously accept it. All right. Only with
I
food
need-
though. Don't be trying to,
need
you know, tie him down
meals.
in bed and be like, hey,
Nah,
I got a little something
hey,
special.
don't mind your motherfucking business, all right? You mind your business. That's my snoo as a way that I want to go anyway. That is the one way I don't want to go early.
Eno's looking for a wife.
That's my snoo is what I'm looking for sure. At the end of the day. Something like that.
Phil, you married. You the married one out here. So how's the marriage life? And is it a compromise situation, or is it like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all agreed to everything and y'all married.
I mean, you're not always going to agree with everything. You're going to have differences. I mean, no one wants something that is always going to be your way. I personally would never want something that it was just yes, sir, yes, this, and everything was my way. That would drive me crazy. So having pushback, I think it's perfect. Having differences, it's perfect. It allows you to grow, allows you to build character. That it's perfect. And you know, in reality, everybody's going to complain and vent and say like that because they get frustrated. But in retrospect, you wouldn't trade it for the world. I mean, I think everybody truly either gets someone that reminds them of like their parent, or has similar features or something that's different than them. Like for me, I'm more of a indoor homebody type person and give you that look that I'm very outgoing. In retrospect, I just want to be left the fuck alone sometimes and just watch some shows, kick back and chill with the family.
Listen, I go out on vacation. That's when I'll go out. Like other than that, I'm happy in the crib. Why you think I bought this PlayStation, Xbox, TV? I paid. Why the fuck do you think I paid for this shit for? I enjoyed my time. I don't even like humans like that. Most humans are fucking shit, bro.
But I mean, in a real good relationship, you're gonna be almost sometimes polar opposites of your significant other. You're gonna have the one person in a relationship that's more focused, bill oriented, organized, and you have the one person that's a little chaotic, that wants to make sure they plan the fun events and do certain things. You put them together, you got a fucking nice grease oiled machine because you complement each other. Like there'll be times I don't want to do anything. I just want to just chill. My wife will nudge me, hey, let's go do this. Let's liven it up a little bit. I'm like, all right, cool. And then there'll be times where I'm like, hey, let's not do this. Let's focus down and get this knocked out, because I'm a firm believer of priorities first, and then we go have fun later. Because I cannot have fun. In the back of my mind, I know there's still things that need to be taken care of. Like my wife told me before, she's the planner of let's plan fun activities. I'm the one that, hey, that shit needs to get done, I'm taking care of it. But she takes care of the fun stuff, and I take care of the more serious stuff. So it's a balance, it's a give take. And not everybody's fortunate to have that type of dynamic, but I think that's what people either strive for or truly want sometimes, is that little bit of opposite that that helps them step outside of their comfort zone a little bit, because I can easily, or she could easily, anybody can easily go with someone that's exactly like them, but no one wants someone that's exactly like them. You get bored. If you have someone who's exactly like you 24/7, you're going to get bored. It is only a matter of time before you get bored and you start doing other stuff that you shouldn't be doing. And then we see Reptar sliding in. Oh, she's gone. She slid in, slid out. Like pull-out game for some people. Some people like pull-out game just just a little,
I'm trying to hit it with it, like pull up.
Like my pull-out game, he got like 10 kids. Look at him.
Oh shit! Hey, yo, you stupid. Hey, yeah, so you dope. You got to put the hand up, I think, G.
She forgot. If she's on her PC, she can put her hand up and she can bring herself up because she has the ability, because I made it so. Because Reptar's part of the team. I don't know if she's on her phone or whatnot. She do it on her phone too?
Yeah, because I did it too. I did it for.
She just woke up. Dog. She just woke up. She's letting the gear starting to roll again. Yeah, give her a minute.
Wipe the crust out her eyes.
The eye boogies, the eye boogies. Yo, speaking of like eye boogies, watching this show called Teach Your Lesson on Netflix. Man, that shit goes hard. If y'all haven't checked it out, check it out. It is a must watch. I don't really do promotions on shows typically, but this show's fire as fuck. I ain't gonna hold you. It's like Korean based show, and like a little snippet, like there's this group of officials. They started this other group, and they pretty much look after victims. If it's a student, teacher, they protect them. They make sure if it's a teacher doing wrong, they're getting fucking handled. If it's a kid doing wrong, they're getting fucking handled. And they're not just targeting students or teachers. It's everybody's getting the shits. Everybody getting hands too. Cause man, I tell you, there's some action in that shit. That shit fucking fire. If you haven't checked it out, make sure y'all go check that shit out. You thank me later. All right. You're welcome. All right. I'm gonna say you're welcome. All right. Anybody who's already in the stream checking it out, And for those also who don't know, we do our podcast every Sunday, typically 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, when Eno gets his shit together on Wednesdays, we be doing that podcast on the Wednesdays because he wanted to do 2 days instead of one, so we work.
Oh yeah. I forgot. Let me update the people. So if I didn't already, my company that I work for, they lost the contract. Like I get paid for a new
the French out here now.
They don't pay me. They don't give a fuck about me. But they ended up losing the contract. So my availability is going to open up again because according to them, that the next couple spots I have to go and show and prove that I want to work. So I have to earn my 40 hours back. I'm trying to
rotate.
I gotta drop this thing. I gotta make sure I purchase this some clothing items first from the website. Then I'll post the link so that way y'all can get some merch and all of that. And going forward.
Yeah, for those who don't know, we do have a little team for our streaming stuff and podcasts, and we started, this little clothing line, and everybody who's on the team has some potential merch and question. Even our homegirl Reptar, once she gets ready, I'm sure y'all gonna see some impressive, amazing things from her. I'm gonna give her some time to handle some things, and she's gonna rock out. Before that, though, you're definitely gonna see what we're doing. And for those who watch us live on the pod, if you're like, yo, if I can't get you directly live, how do I catch up? See, you don't want to watch a video, you just want to listen, we got you covered. Just chill, it'd be fine, don't worry, because we's on Spotify, we's on Amazon, we're on Twitter, we're on Google, we're almost iHeart, where you can typically find any podcasts. I'm plugged in there, I wouldn't here's a plug, you get a plug. I was handing out plugs, and I try to make sure we were everywhere. So if you can't catch us live on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, Twitter, when we're streaming the podcast, don't worry, it's fine. You can find us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon, Apple, you name it, even YouTube, the YouTube podcast channel. We're there. Don't worry. We got you covered. You won't have to worry about missing an episode, because I make sure after we're done here, I go and do my little brainy thing, edit some stuff, add my music, and upload it for you guys. So I try to keep you guys appraised. And for those who also aren't aware, the let me roll up a book club section real quick, bro.
Oh, that's not. Oh, okay, never mind.
Train. We're going to this pipe train real quick.
I thought R. Kelly was playing somewhere.
I'm not trying to pee on nobody, right?
I thought it was going. I thought we was. Hey, listen, the man is locked up. Don't lock up the talent.
Hey, all right? Hey.
Ryan said it, and he was accurate. Listen, dog. That man he did what he did. I'm not saying that he deserved to be free or whatever the fucking. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying his talent deserves to still be out there. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. We need that.
For those who don't know, your boy Zone also dabbles in some book writing, and for those who are like, "What, Zone? You do books, man?" Yes, I do. And to further that moment, here we go. We have the book stuff here. So this is the first book I did where I talked about my ADHD and dyslexia, called Lost in Translation: Growing Up with ADHD and Dyslexia and the Emotional Storm No One Sees. Obviously, I used my real name because it was like a memoir type journal type shit, right? This one was great because this is on Kindle, Audible, Amazon, paperback, hardback, and also this, like I said, Audible. You can go listen to this, and I'm gonna be doing, for those in the near future, I'm gonna be doing some who pull up to my streams. I'm gonna be doing some reward queue things where I'm gonna give away like free codes to listen to my audiobook, which is an hour and 55 minutes long, who was narrated by a wonderful gentleman named Mr. Robert Ott. And he narrated my book for free because when he read the first entrance of my book, it connected to him. He felt what I was going through, and that time frame from the patch that he read. So he hooked me up and did my first book into an Audible book for me, and I will ever be grateful. And it for me, it helped get a message out for people who have friends who have neurological problems and not really aware of like what they really go through in a day-to-day, with how their mindset kind of works. Let's kind of give a snippet, like I said, but we're all different. We are all different. Not one thing works for me that's going to work for the same for someone else. So it's different. Moving on, and I was like, this was such a good hit. I was like, let me double down, triple down, fourth down, and I said, let me write another book. So I started a series, A Crown of Shattered Stars, The Sovereign's Dream Cycle, Book 1. Now, mentioned Book 1. Now, there's going to be more installments to this. In this book, you can find this one on Amazon and Kindle. The paperback is going to be dropping soon. I think I have a schedule for June 19th. So if you haven't already, you can pre-order this one on Amazon to get your paperback. And if I can get the hardback copy to come out just the way I want it, it will be available June 26th. But if not, it's just going to be paperback and Kindle until I can find the correct method to get my hardback books to come out perfectly. And then, hey, if you want something a little scary, don't worry, I got you covered. Your boy Zone also did a horror book. Now, growing up, most people don't know the story. This book was inspired by some friends that I had, or the idea and concept, I should say, because they were identical twins. And in this book, the premise of this book, I feel a little bit more happy about this for my first horror installment of a book, which is also available in Kindle, and paperback will be coming, but right now it's just Kindle. I have to sit down and work. But this one's called Borrow Faces, and it's the two brothers, one brother separated at birth, one brother grows up white picket fence type life, other brother has it horrible, but they still look identical, and eventually the evil twin realizes that he can kind of control his good brother, so he does that. And as you see, this one's not in my name, just like my other books. I only have one book that's in my actual name. The rest of my books are under a pen name that is registered to me. So a lot of people who see me game on certain games and I go by Shadow Zone, that is my pen name. So pay attention. Shadow Zone's the pen name. I'm not really going to tell people that much often, so you're going to have to, kind of figure it out. It's going to be one of those books. But this is a book that you will like if you like some horror / supernatural type things. I would say check this one out. And then I have another book I have out for some test reads right now, trying to see how it's flowing. That's called The Last Laugh. In this book, I tried to do this book, and I tried to make it kind of a mashup of stories, you know, with Halloween with Michael Myers, and you have Ghostface, and then you have Yes, You Are an Audience, Queen, and then you have Terrifier. I try to make it a little, you know, a little mesh up and a little different, because everybody's like, you know, Halloween, motherfuckers come back, they already got a Michael Myers. But mine, I was like, you know, let's make it The Last Laugh, and let's make my killer come back on April Fools. So my killer comes back every April Fools. And right now this is a one-off book, but I have wrote this book for a potential sequel. Now, will I ever write the sequel to this book? Probably not. But what I may do, I may sell it off to somebody and retain royalties and get paid, and let someone run wild and, you know, have, you know, in a sense, my product to make a TV show, movie, whatever the heart's desire. But this is a good book. And the same thing with all my other books that I have going out. I have another series coming out called Fourth Summon, and I won't get into much of that one because I'm still changing things up in that one. But then we have another book that I did called Stability is Resistance, and you can get this one on Amazon, Kindle, and paperback. And let me double check. Yeah, I took off the hardback copy. So Kindle and paperback, you can get this one. And I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, I know it's still on Kindle Unlimited. So my books are on Kindle Unlimited, but they will not stay on Kindle Unlimited for long. Because Kindle Unlimited I get royalties for, but it keeps my book free, so people kind of could peruse and take a gander. But like for this one, the Kindle Unlimited ends soon for this particular book. So get it while you can, read it, check it out. This book is a lengthy ass book. Yeah, this is lengthy, but that, oh, and then, you know, if you love some love stories and whatnot, my wife has some books, but I currently don't have those around anywhere where I can show them off. She also does kid stories too. And she does, you know, a little bit more drama, love type stories that, you know, you ladies who like stories like that, those would definitely be your cup of tea. Mine's more violent and, you know, imagination shit, you know. But I digress. Let's get back to our daily show, shall we?
Oh shoot, sorry, I'm over here responding to dating, what's the name? Well, dating text somebody that said, oh well, okay, whatever.
Oh yeah, but for those items I just showed, there will be some giveaways in my streams in the future. And I'm not sure yet, but we will be having some giveaways.
You came through a little choppy. I don't know if it was just me or not, but
probably me. Choppy. So yeah, we're gonna have some giveaways coming up, so I hope you guys are looking forward to those. Yes, giveaways. I'm gonna set up the reward system. You know how they, you know, redeem like drinks and stuff like that on like Twitch or Kick, tell you to hydrate. I'm gonna do some points that are the same, you know, same philosophy. But I'm also gonna do with my clothing merch and my other merch that I have dropping. I have a site up, but I'm not really putting out the link for it yet because I wanna put some baby onesies on there. For those who know, I always say, feed me, Seymour, feed me. When I'm playing like 2K and putting that bitch on that fucking baby onesie, like, you look at the one baby like, you hungry tonight? You know, it's gonna be fire. And we worked on some podcast merch, and I'm thoroughly excited for you guys to see that. We just gotta get some pieces put together, and when the time is right, you guys will know. Like Eno said, I'm also a firm believer. I don't like selling merch without trying out my own products. Same thing, like if I give you guys, tips to find some financial stuff. I will never have you invest in anything or do anything that I haven't already done myself, because that's just not how I roll. If I tell you that it might be a possibility to be a good thing to do, just know I probably already did it myself. I won't promote something that I have not looked into myself. I'm just saying that's just me. Now, the motherfuckers will tell you to promote and they've never put a dime into it. I will not do that. So
Nah, I'd rather. That's why. No, he said so. You gonna be in a onesie.
If they have men onesies, I might get me a little sleeper onesie. Like, hey, fool, those sleep onesies, bro. Come on,
I'm
talking about the baby onesies, though. I'm talking about the little baby onesies. Like 6 months, years old. I could do that. But no, the stuff I have designed so far and popped on my little website, the shit goes hard. I ain't gonna hold you. Even Eno shit, like, it goes hard. Reptar, we're still waiting on Reptar, but all good time. Great things come with time. So when she's ready, just know that this shit's gonna be fucking phenomenal. And we're gonna have a great time. It's going to be great. Reptar, like I said earlier, Reptar is part of our team. We got a 3-man team right now. And everybody who comes to the team, I am helping, trying to develop certain things for them, whether it's, improving a logo or making it their own unique type brand. I am doing my best to make it how they want it, so that everybody's happy and everybody, succeeds at what they're trying to do. And, hopefully helping them always know their ABCs, which is always be confident. I always would tell that to a lot of people. Know your ABCs. Always be confident. And I heard, believe it or not, I heard that from Brian Urlacher when I was in high school. He came to my freshman school in Elgin, Illinois. And he gave us a speech and he said, always be confident. And motherfuckers might say, yo, that's cocky as fuck, but it's not. Being confident in yourself is not cocky. It's just you believe in yourself. And that's really what most people need to do to be successful, is believe in yourself. Snapple facts. That is right. Yeah. So yeah. Back to Eno's daily report.
Oh shit, my bad. I was literally just gonna say the same thing about the clothing line. Like that, I was gonna just reiterate. Hey, listen, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do this. But yeah, keep it real. I think this is gonna be the name of my shit though, because that's truly what I believe in, and I don't believe in necessarily staying like that. There's gonna be times where you're gonna be stagnant, man, woman, indifferent, whatever the fuck you claim this, whatever. When it comes down to it, as a human, or if you claim yourself to be more, just saying, when it comes down
blue,
to
it's all good too.
Hey man, know what I'm saying? Listen, dog. You have to know for sure that. Hold on, y'all. Excuse me for a second. My bad. I just pulled up for a second. I forgot what I was about to say.
Something about opportunity and growth. Opportunity for growth.
Yeah. You have to always. Damn it! This nigga left my door. But hold on, y'all. Shit. Open my door. Leave it open.
Own it.
Hey. Rude little motherfucker.
See, y'all got Glow Queen on here.
Yeah, we do. She's in the audience. She is in the audience right now. For those who also don't know.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, bro. You got it.
I was just gonna say, opportunities for growth going forward is gonna be, you know what I'm saying, what truly I believe in. No matter who the fuck you are, there's gonna be times where you feel stagnant. But in those moments of feeling stagnant, do not allow yourself to rest there. Nigga, you gotta get the fuck up out of that. It's okay to feel stuck, but don't allow yourself to stay there. I like that shit. The hard way, unfortunately.
I agree.
I allow myself to sit there and allow other people's thought processes, what they thought of me, how they felt towards me, and all this other shit, to actually hold me back from actually pushing through with a lot of shit. Where I could have been 10 times further right now if I wouldn't allowed anybody's input to actually dictate how much time I was or when I was going to actually push time towards some shit, if I should actually invest time, because I was so worried about what other people thought of. Stupid as shit, dumb as hell. Like, only, and not just people, hell, I mean, even my parents. There was a point in time where I felt like, yo, my parents, like, their recognition and their, you know, this is what I want for you, and I had to be, no, even then, if I'm not gonna be content with the life that I'm gonna be living, I'm not gonna allow myself to be stagnant or be stuck in a position because everybody else's opinion is weighing on me. That's their opinion. Let them hold that weight. Get that shit back to them. You are who you are. You gotta be who you're going to be. Live your experiences. Try not to make stupid ass choices. But that's part of the living too, though, my nigga. Like, but just don't do nothing that's gonna completely alter your shit.
I agree.
Truthfully, once you allow, like, as a man, if you allow your emotions to dictate what the fuck is gonna happen, how you're gonna proceed, yo, for the guys, you walk into your house one day, God forbid, you find your lady spread eagle. Getting my nigga, just you can take your picture, turn around, walk the fuck out. It's better for you to do that shit, especially if you're married. It's better for you to do that shit so that way you have guaranteed proof as to what it is that's taking place versus whatever might be claimed that you don't know what the fuck you talking about. But it's better for you to do that and leave than for you to allow your emotions to take control, and now you do some stupid shit. Now you in jail. Like, what I feel like calling this nigga.
But you won't go to jail if you're married.
Oh, no. You murder somebody, allowing your emotions to take hold. It don't matter if you married or not. You're going to jail, bucko. Like, that shit don't change anything.
Not in the state of Illinois, you ain't going to jail.
Well, listen, guess what? Don't put yourself in a position to even have to forcibly take somebody's life that's in that position because of the simple fact that you allowed emotions or somebody. Nah, fuck all that, dog. That person wasn't for you. If they truly fucked with you, they wouldn't have put you in that position. They would have considered you before putting you in that position. If they didn't have your consideration, if they didn't consider you before they made that decision, don't even think about considering that apology when they try to offer it up.
But you know what?
That's easier
said than done. That's easier said than done.
Nah, as a man who's been legitimately, I've experienced this shit time and time again, and I've allowed multiple opportunities to the people that have done me wrong.
That's easier said than done.
With that being said, I understand that, but I'm gonna keep it real with you. That is my deal breaker. Infidelity, because I know for a fact, regardless of who the fuck you are, male, female, or in between, you know damn well that any portion of that is a choice that you made. You thought and decided to make that action. There's no man on this planet. Oh well, I couldn't control myself. Bullshit.
I bet you jump out the window.
Listen, I'm not even about to do that. I ain't even about to do that. Go ahead and walk out the front door. I'm not about to smoke you for this bitch breaking our fucking commitment. She's the one that broke the commitment. I don't know this motherfucker unless that's my right hand man's. Then me and you gotta shake. That's when it's something different. We gotta have beef. We gotta have this 30 seconds minimum because you fucking decided to interrupt my relationship and you supposed to be my boy. That's a whole different situation. That's entirely different. But if it's a motherfucker you don't know and she went out there and she's fucking around, and on the other spectrum, if he's out there fucking around,
your house.
That's what
you talking about. Inside your house, right?
I'm talking about in general. If you are
inside your house, man, no.
I'm not about to kill a man for that woman breaking our vows, our commitment. I didn't make a commitment to that man, and I'm not about to take his life.
For going in there.
That's no, because Pops, real shit. You fucked somebody. You fucked a dude's girlfriend before, haven't you?
Yeah, but I ain't fucked somebody.
Wait. Have you fucked somebody's wife before?
Nah.
Okay, still, there's women that's doing that shit. There's men that's doing that shit, and like it's nothing. They don't give a fuck. They're not considering their partner. And with that being the case, don't consider them when it comes down to that apology that they try to throw you. Fuck that. I'm gonna go the opposite way. There's no point in me even trying to talk to you about this shit, because if I accept your apology, guess what happens? You're gonna do it again. How I found that out? The very first chick, the one who took my virginity, was the first woman who cheated on me. I forgave her.
In your house.
Wait. I forgave her, and she will. It don't matter. If it's in my house, then she can get the fuck out, or I'll get the fuck out, and I'll remove my name off of shit. I'll sell that motherfucker if I need to. She got to find a place to go. I don't need to listen. I'm not even gonna put myself in a position to get arrested or go to to get arrested in any way, shape, form, or to get into a position where I can either kill somebody or get killed by somebody over this bitch wanting to be stupid. Nah, I'm good on that.
Yeah, but see, where I lay my head at, that's my sacred spot. So if you in my house doing something, you got to get hurt. You got to get hurt.
I get that.
Ain't no ifs and buts about that.
But guess what? The person that's really going to that need to get hurt, if anybody, would be the one that, once again, fucked up.
But he got to be a dummy for coming in there knowing she got a whole man.
That he doesn't know that. That's not 100% of the time that he know that. I've been a side nigga. Accidentally been a side nigga at that. Had no clue I thought I was the only nigga that she was dealing with. That's what the bitch told me and the whole nine. Then she tell me one night, oh yeah, my ex popped up on me and he snatched me out the car. This is after I just spent the night with her in a hotel. This nigga was at her crib waiting for her. Snatched out the car by her throat. They got it on video. I'm thinking, yo, what the fuck is, I'm about to take it. Come to find out, no, fuck boy. You the person, me trying to go gung ho. Oh yeah, you put your hands on my girl. That's what I was thinking. So not this for confusion. But when it comes down to finding out at that exact moment that I was the side nigga, that she was the one cheating on him, I fell the fuck back. I left shorty alone because I'm a type of motherfucker that I don't want to deal with a woman who's in a relationship. If you can do that while in a relationship, ain't no reason for you to be able to be trusted, because you would do that shit to me. If you can cheat on the person that you got into a relationship with, you'll do that to me. Let alone if it's especially if it's a husband. Bitch, you definitely looking for death or you trying to get me killed. It's one or the other. Maybe even both. And I'm not going with you. I'm not. You muted.
I'm not muted.
There you go.
I'm not muted. You just couldn't hear me. I was definitely not muted. Look.
But yeah, no, it was shit is crazy, man. Nowadays, men especially, have become allowed to think into more of the emotional aspect and not the logistic aspect. And I don't know if that's due to a lot of these men being raised by single mothers. And there's no shade to the single mothers, but if a man is overly feminine or feminized or has too much feminine energy around him and doesn't have enough adequate masculine energy, that shit is going to be a detriment to his growth, regardless. So, and that could be, once again, in the aspect of a motherfucker being too emotional. That man being too emotional leads to him doing some left field shit because of the fact that he doesn't know how to regulate those emotions.
I see that.
That's usually how it goes. So, mental health, doubling back to the very first point, take that shit seriously, dog. Don't don't allow people's thoughts and all of that shit to weigh on you. Go talk to somebody. Go find help. Go do something. don't allow yourself to sit and fester in that mental capacity, because all it does is taint the rest. It's a poisonous mindset to allow yourself to fester. Don't do that. Literally, I'm a motherfucker who, because fuck the Libra part. I as a man, duality, human duality. The dark side sometimes try to take hold when that fucking depression and all of that shit kick in like a motherfucker. And I do any and everything possible just to make sure that I can get my ass away from thinking and staying in that realm of thought, regardless. There's sometimes that I don't have the aid to get through it with these, but guess what? I'm fighting every motherfucking day. That's what I do. That's what you gotta do. Every day is gonna be a fight, G. You cannot allow yourself to fall and stay down. You gotta get the fuck up. That trip happened, get the fuck right back up. Bro, remember, you see how them toddlers do it, they fall?
Yeah.
Get right back to it, nigga. Get right back to it.
Oh, she fall in bed, then you can stay in bed.
Love your dad. I'll catch you later, man. I know you gotta go handle your BI. But yeah, like it's that's how that goes. Yo, don't allow yourself to sit no more. If it's a person that they, you know what I'm saying, what your ideals are, they don't fit them, remove yourself. Oh, dad can next time we'll add him in here. We'll get dad to pull up in here then if that's the case. I'll say
he wants to pull up. Yeah.
So we'll have both the old guys in here talking.
Yeah, then we'll set up their own little podcast. Two old men.
Two old bears.
Yeah. Facts.
Something like that.
You're the one who said you were close to 60, and last I checked, that's getting old. Hey, the moment you become a grandfather, a grandparent.
That's an extra generation there, dog. Yeah, 3 generations.
Grandparent.
Hold up. I'm living my best life because I'm still young.
That don't mean nothing. You still older. You still an older dude. You still an old man.
Just like someone who old will say, "I'm living my best life with my cane."
You're right. It's not. Yeah, it may not be old.
I ain't ashamed of that.
It's vintage. You're not old. It's vintage. You gotta
look at it right. He's old. Don't try to butter him up. He's old.
Yo, you dumb son. I swear.
We get old. We just got a lot of weird stuff. Some of y'all little young bucks don't have yet.
You know what? Wisdom comes gray and white hair.
That's wisdom. You know.
Yeah, it is. But you gotta have it on your head though for it though, you know.
He has no hair though.
What I see your head, you know, pops, you ain't got it right now. But back in the day though, my pops though, hey, he was pulling the ladies with his looks though. Back in the day, he was her. Back in the day, he had long hair. He had the butters. He was doing his damn thing.
How would they
do my homework?
How are they dressing out there?
Leah, if you don't want to do your homework, pull up in the pod and come have some fun. We got 15 minutes before got to get off and go to take a power nap before work. He's gotten older too. He needs power naps.
I may not even power nap. I might just go straight through it. Just take a shower and just go ahead.
Our young bucks, we had the kind of women we had back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't know nothing about that.
No, we didn't. We don't have the quality.
Wait. Elaborate, sir. Elaborate. Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead and tell us about these women you had back in the day.
Y'all gotta figure it out.
Okay.
Come in there. Figure out the secrets. Figure it out. You married. What you gonna know for?
No, I was just saying. You said you know there was some stuff back in there. I'm trying to get you to elaborate. You know, hey, you said it. I'm just
said,
pulling at
I
it.
know it sounds like it's.
Look. I put it like this: I got 6 baby mamas, 3 ex-wives.
Like I said, he got around. Hey. Papa was a rolling stone.
Hey.
Man, I have access to my soundboard in here.
Hey, he said 6 baby mamas confirmed. You know, like kills confirmed. 6 baby mamas confirmed.
Yeah, that's
I mean, we don't know about.
That's insane. Yo, where's the soundboard, bro? Oh my god, I'm mad. I can't find the soundboard.
Hey, if you can get away with it, do. That's all I can tell you.
Oh,
he said, if you can get away with the deal. Wait, I have a soundboard. Hold up.
If mine's not showing up, the only one thing that showed up was the music.
You know what? We might not be able to use a soundboard in here.
That's not fair. Because I'd hit the I'd hit the immediately.
And I ain't even got my stepkid.
Man said I had. You said 6 baby mamas and 3 wives.
6 confirmed baby mamas.
You ain't shit for that, though.
Nah, you know what used to say. There's always my grandma used to say there's always a little baby I'll call Little Louie that be out there, and Little Louie, if you are listening,
my pops did say years ago. My pops did say years ago, it's a possibility that there's a kid between myself and my older brother. So it's a possibility that there's a little motherfucker running, well, an older motherfucker running around here that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I might have another brother.
Hey, hop on that 23andMe, get that DNA tested. You just never know what they'll find.
Yeah, honestly, I'm going to do the ancestry shit anyway, but then I'm going to do that.
They all got folded ears and a birthmark on their back. They all got trademarks. So they all got their trademark.
I got a birthmark on my back, you know.
That's crazy. I got a heart on my left foot.
A heart?
Yeah,
better than the anchor. Better than the anchor.
Yeah. Ain't that some shit? My heart, I got a heart on my foot. It means, I guess I'd symbolize it as it's always
going to be stepping on it each time, yeah.
Yeah, it's always going to get stepped on at some point. So probably just stop giving this shit out. Fucking become Titan, stone and shit.
Nah, it'd be like that though. It'd be like that.
Yeah, man. Fuck it, dog.
I
know I can't harden myself though. I can't harden my heart.
Harden your heart. Harden your heart.
Yeah,
you know what they say? People who are cold-hearted or naturally cold-hearted are assholes or something like that. I forgot like how they worded it.
I know if you mean in regards to like specifically guys, I do know that there's a thing of the what is it? The most what is it? The most. He said the most heartbreakers and shit like that are the ones who had their heart broken the most or the hardest, basically. And that, if you're talking about in that regard, yeah, I agree. But at the same time, I intentionally am not. I don't play with people's heart and shit like that. I intentionally, if it's only gonna be something physical, I initiate it with, hey, listen, this is what it is. If you down with that, cool. Let's move forward. We can not saying you down to experiment. You know what I'm saying? We can have a little experiment. You know what I'm saying? I am a scientist, so I like.
Yo, this guy, he's a scientist. He thinks he's Back to the Future with his hair. He's Rick and Morty. He's a scientist.
Not Back to the
Future. He about to be a pickle. He's a pickle.
Nah, not Back to the Future. More like descendant of something else, but let's just put it like that.
Where's the little Orbit at? I see her on here, but she ain't saying nothing.
Cause she never raised her hand. That's why.
She gotta raise her hand.
But I mean, we gonna be cutting out in like 11 minutes anyway, so
The little
we ending at 8.
Raise her hand now.
I sent her the invite to pull up. I don't know.
We keep in mind we are ending at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, so don't worry, it'll be fine.
You should have this podcast. Hey, Glow Queen, how you gonna let them talk about OG like that, calling them old?
Cause you are. What the fuck?
I've been calling you OG. I met you. I don't call you OG.
You're not getting younger.
I don't call you OG. Listen, I don't call you OG because you old. I call you OG because you wise and you done been through a lot of things in your life. That's why I call you OG.
All right, Queen. Stop the bullshit. Stop the cap. You call him OG because he old. All right. We all know.
No, I don't. Don't speak for me.
Well, put the camera on, look us in the eyes and say it. Put the camera on, look in the eyes and say it. Put the camera on, look us in the eyes and say it without smiling.
Who, mine?
Yeah, you.
How do I turn on the camera? Let me see.
Oh, yeah. Conveniently forgot.
Nevaeh's not here.
Conveniently forgot.
Nevaeh is not here. I don't know how to work the fucking camera. Y'all better be lucky that I figure out how to join without her being here.
Reptar's still getting the sleep out of her eye at the moment. She's probably maxing out some food.
Listen, she cracked me up. She said something about, she said I'm fresh up, but not fresh out the kitchen. That tickled me. I love Reptar.
I respect it. You gotta get that grub money. You gotta eat.
Pop said, I'm not old. Hey, Raven. Hey, Raven. Thanks for tuning into the pod. Thanks for tuning into the pod. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah.
Man, that's wisdom, that gray. Y'all don't know. Y'all little young bucks still wet behind y'all is.
I hear you. What, the gray that's not on your head? Or the gray that's on your beard?
I was gonna say, because you have no hair, bro.
Yeah, so
those of you ain't got the gray hair on your head.
Man, they on your beam.
Getting some gray in there too, boy. You talk about me with gray.
I know I got some gray.
Well, you ain't get gray hair? So look. I do not dye my hair. Look. I'm gonna tell you this, Pops. As I'm getting older, which I'm 37 now. As I'm getting older, the gray hair that not my hair, scratch that. My hair doesn't even turn gray; it turns white. As my white hair comes in, it's going to stay there. Unless I'm getting like a little trim of a haircut. I'm not plucking it out. I'm not dyeing it. Hey, it's going to be there no matter what. So why hide from it? I am not getting younger. At one point in time, I will pass away, and I'm going to just embrace life to its fullest. So as I get the white hairs coming in the beard and they fully turn white, hey, that's what it is. Hey, I'm out here, white beard and all. Like, that's what it needs to be. Like,
but you know what? It's so crazy. You see these women getting gray, like full gray tracks put in their head, and they're walking around with a full head of gray. And we have people. No, they are. It's really serious. Like, you will see a young lady that is in her 20s with a head full of silver gray sewing weave.
No,
that's the style. That's wisdom. That's wisdom, baby.
No, that's you sewing it in your head. No,
that's tracks.
Exactly.
There are those who embrace their gray hair, then they don't dye their hair, and I respect the fuck out of that, because believe it or not, the natural gray hair that comes in on most people look amazing. It's great. Like, just embrace it. Like, it just flavors. It's more seasoning. Salt and pepper. That shit. It's fine. It's okay. Don't worry. You got gray hair. We know you got wisdom. Don't hide your wisdom. Let that shit come out.
Yeah, like, welcome to the grown side, baby.
But I mean, there are some who
only got one.
Who are born with it.
Yeah, there are some who are born with, like my little man. He had born with a bald spot, birthmark bald spot on his head. And he has the craziest long curls in his hair, but his bald spot's still there if you're actually looking for it. But most people don't see it because I let his hair grow out. Because kids these days are treacherous and
Yeah, so
not
true.
gonna
And
be
then they're
bullying my
so
little
mean.
man. That's true.
I'm
That is
almost
true.
right. Ma, what the hell are you talking about?
No, but then let me tell you guys something. So one of my
You got your
childhood
camera on,
friends,
Pop, so we don't want to see your feet. What are you doing?
nice
Thank you.
steering wheel there, sir.
Oh,
You
she
gotta
said
clean
she's
car.
almost, her hair is almost
You
all
gotta
white now.
clean it. Are you driving? Put the phone down.
On
What are you
the
doing?
do
What are
not.
you
Nah,
doing?
Oh
nah.
my
Put your
God.
phone
Somebody take
down.
his phone.
What
Somebody
are
take
you
his phone.
doing? You do not
No.
drive and use the phone like that. Illinois is a state of hands-free.
Okay,
What are you
attention,
doing?
no, listen, let's
Like,
correct this. We do not approve of
uh,
driving while on the phone. Let's make that
I
clear.
mean, you have a phone call hands-free, but not holding it.
I
Yeah.
am hands free.
No, you're not.
No,
No,
you're not.
Stop the cap. Stop lying.
Not the way you was just holding it. No, you not.
Stop lying. Stop lying. Pop,
You
stop
tell a
lying.
little white lie.
Stop lying. No little white
Little
lie.
white
It's a
lie.
whole ass white lie. It's a whole ass lie. He put himself on blast. Like
Who's that you on, Glow Queen?
the
I'm
side of the
already
rights.
playing.
Hey, you know, we have this show
We
that
are
I've been
18.
watching called Teach You a Lesson. If they had the road enforcement for that equivalent to that shit, you be getting your ass knocked out by this spider.
Oh, that's another topic. That's another topic too.
It was fucking fire. Oh man, I'm gonna after the pod. I'm actually gonna be watching that shit. That and the boys.
I have a question.
We may have
But
answers.
I can do it. I can ask. No, I can ask afterwards. But like these flock cameras, I'm noticing that these flock cameras are literally everywhere. So my assumption when I first started seeing just the huge ones that take up a whole parking spot in a parking lot, I thought it was just to like to area because there's a high crime. But no, they're in some of the most like areas where there is like little to no crime. And I'm thinking, are they using these for a different purpose? Like fuck the big flock cameras. I'm not talking about the little ones.
You talking about
that
Big
just-
Brother? The Big Brother program that like they do in Europe? A lot of places
is
where they have
that?
cameras.
Something not right.
It's
Something not-
protect everybody's safe and having cameras. I mean, most people don't realize if you go on Google Maps on your computer and you type it in, at almost every intersection there is a camera, and you can view such camera from Google Maps. And
Yes,
live
I do
camera
know that.
footage. Most people don't know that, but that's just
But what
making
about
lives
the
everywhere.
ones that's in like the local grocery store
I
parking
mean-
lots? I'm in Vegas. I don't know. They're in every park.
No, they are. A lot of them are for the safety, you know, because in retrospect, most Walmarts and Targets, they do not have cameras that are out there, so they put those out there to hopefully deter crime.
Right,
Does
and
it
they're-
work?
Yeah.
Hell no, it does not work. But it's supposed to be a preventive measure that's not being utilized the correct way or properly most of the time. Now it may stop some crime or prevent certain things because it may pick up certain things, but is it a sure-proof plan? Absolutely not.
Absolutely
But
not.
I
Does
mean,
it prevent?
everything's always a
No.
work in progress.
Right. But
You just gotta take what you get.
Somebody else, and I said I was going to bring this to you because you're very logical. Someone else said that it picks up like on certain like energies and like it can pick up on things that the regular camera cannot. Like I know one thing, it can trace like your license plate. If it captures your license plate, it can tell you every location that flock camera has captured your license plate.
Yeah, because every camera has a
Whether you're in a
database.
different state or what.
Yeah, I mean, you're once those. I mean, most of those cameras are on a internal system where they track all that stuff. I mean, even squad, and it's not nothing new. It's a technology that's been out for a minute, if I'm not mistaken. Facebook uses a lot of this similar technology, and a lot of law enforcement agencies have been trying to adapt it, which there's always been a problem with because they're not trying to uphand or give them that much power. But like a lot of cops will say they have this AI cams and it automatically runs your plate, and they don't. They have to
'Cause
actually
it's
manually
impossible.
run
It's
it
so
for you.
many people. Like it's like there's no way that it could possibly
Now, is there,
track every single. You know what I mean?
now there is systems out there that can do it, but you think they're giving law enforcement that power to do that right now? Especially
No.
in the climate that
Well,
we
they
are
can't
in
afford
with
it. They can't
it's
afford
it's
it.
not about being affording, because once it's out there and they get a contract, the people who make it can make it accessible easily, because it's, I mean, in retrospect, it's already accessible. They just don't have the authority to use it yet. They don't have permission to use it like they would like. It's already out there. It's out there. It's just they can't use it. There's a lot of legal stuff that prevent them from using it.
Attached to it, yeah.
So it's there. It's just they can't utilize it like they would prefer to use it, which that saves a lot of people, and it probably hurts some people in certain areas. But more so, it probably protects a lot more people, not allowing them to be able to use it. What up, Hood? You gotta raise your hand if you want to pop on the pod and talk, my boy. This is the pod. I mean, the pod's actually the pod's about to end now. But you'll have to catch us on Wednesday with this pod. But we're actually getting ready to
I'll
end.
tune in on Wednesday as long as I'm not in the audience.
I mean, you just gotta raise your hand. Anybody's out. So check this. Anybody is able to pop up. You just gotta raise your hand so that we can bring you onto the stage. Anybody who wants to partake in the podcast, as long as you have access to Discord and you want to join my server to partake, you're more than welcome. It's a sit down couch format, just like it is now. We chop up, have fun, and we try to keep the good times rolling. Hood just raised his hand. I got you, Hood. We try to keep the good times rolling as much as possible.
Hello. I just didn't want to be rude.
No, you good, bro.
I slid in and I was like, God damn,
you slid in.
Podcast.
Yeah, bro. I was telling you, we're doing the podcast Sundays. You thought I was playing, didn't you? Like, this motherfuckers ain't doing no podcast.
It's real in the podcast.
I was going to slide in on some bullshit. Where you at? What's up, gang? Yeah, just hit me after the podcast. Wait, are you streaming right now?
Yes, sir. I stream the podcast live too. You look going.
Lock in.
Both of us streaming right now.
My boy Hood, he also he's a streamer, also fellow vet. So for those who don't know, I have a friend who streams on Kick, who goes by Night X Raven, and she does something very nice on the 22nd of each month, which is Mission 22. So if you guys are on Kick and you guys have nothing to do, you guys should definitely tap into her stream. She does a lot of supporting of the Mission 22.
Oh, Veterans, the one that you told me about?
Correct. And she's very supportive. She's very good at what she does as well. So I would definitely tell you guys to tap in with her and show her some love and have a good time. Again, she is on the Kick platform. So make sure you guys tap in, check her out. If you guys need the link, send me a message. I will get you guys that link. But she does this event every 22nd of the month right now, as far as I'm tracking. If she tells me otherwise, and I will tell you guys otherwise, so that way you guys can stay up to tune with her. But she's great at what she does, and you guys should go definitely pop in and show her some love. In other news, our Reptar, she's like, before you go.
No, I sent that invite to join, so she has to. All she gotta do is accept it when she's ready. But
she raised her hand.
No, I had sent. Oh, she did. Oh,
yeah. You're not looking, bro. You're not looking. Don't worry. I'm looking.
I looked away. I did look away.
I accepted it. Wait.
Why
shit? Do it again.
Come on, Reptar.
Or maybe that's Enos that sent it, and it's just showing. Oh.
That's what I'm saying, because I sent it and I've seen it just sitting there for the longest time, but I don't know.
All right. I'm wrong. Eno got this one.
Ego got this one.
I can't with y'all. Oh, I can't.
You got it, Ego.
But today we doubled down on a lot of men's mental health stuff, and Eno ran the show. As we trade off, and we're gonna let Eno close us out because our man got things to do, people to see, money to make, so whenever he is ready.
Well, that's it. As y'all know, we always here for a good time. Unfortunately, not a long time though. Longevity wise is different though. We try to be here as long as possible. But we appreciate every single one of y'all that pulled up, stopped by. We'll stop by VODs or YouTube, Spotify. Oh, y'all know the platforms. We got a lot. We got all the platforms. Thank you all for pulling up. Remember, keep your head open towards opportunities for growth only, man. If it ain't gonna move you in the right direction, don't move towards it. That's all.
Snapple fact. Snapple
Besides
fact.
that, love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Catch y'all on
What
next
a way to take us out. I love that.
All right, stream. Thanks for tuning into the live podcast. Again, we do these every Sunday, unless God forbid something coming up with me and I can't be here. But soon Eno will still be able to keep the podcast going. And it's still gonna be a great time, and look forward to our Wednesday episodes because he has just said that his availability is back. But if it's not back, that's okay. We got Reptar's Corner, and she'll come and slide in for those Wednesday podcasts because she is the shit. All right. So again, thanks y'all for tuning in. It's been real. Like my boy Eno said, we were here for a short time, but a good time. But all things come to an end, and just like this podcast, we'll catch you next time on the flip side. And if you don't want to sit back at the podcast, that's fine. You could tune into me Mondays, Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays when I'm not doing podcasts. I'm also a nighttime game streamer where I play various different games along with Eno Eagle to be exact on Twitch. Make sure you guys are tapping in with him as well. And Reptar, make sure I'll tap in with Reptar too, because she is a game streamer besides just doing her Reptar's Corner for the pod. Like always, much love, respect, and peace. And till next time, we'll see y'all later.
No, bye. We see you later.